tactic that is a wide diamond in FM23, then today we have the tactic for you. This is, of course, GYR's 𝘼𝙗 tactic. In testing, we give this to Peterborough, who absolutely annihilated Sky Bet Ligue 1. We also handed this over to Marseille in Ligue 1, and despite PSG getting over 100 points, Marseille beat them to the title, which is very impressive. And with Manchester United on your screen right now, you can see how it got on. 95 points to win the Premier League in that first season with no additional transfers. Liverpool finish on 90, so winning the league by 5 points, plus 82 in terms of that goal difference. But it's a league and cup double because they beat Chelsea in that Europa League final, 1-0. And Anthony Martial was that goal scorer to lift the second piece of silverware in the season. This is how the tactic looks. As I said, it is a wide diamond. So we have the defensive midfielder, we have the two wide players, but they're not so far up the field. They're not as advanced. And then this trio, which causes an awful lot of damage. On the right-hand side of the screen, you will be able to see Bruno Fernandes scored 33 goals in this tactic. Marcus Rashford got himself 24, 28 for Anthony Martial, 13 for Anthony, 14 for Rafa Varane. So you know this has got a lot of goals in it, guys. We are going to go through every individual role and break things down right now, but these videos couldn't be possible without all the always amazing GYR. His links are down below. You can even buy him a beer now. We've got that link down there if you want to buy G a beer and say thank you for all the tactics that he has created on this year's game. So breaking things down, in goal we have a sweeper keeper on defensive duty. This is David De Gea. No more for Manchester United. He is the sweeper keeper on defend with the additional instruction of take fewer risks and tackle harder. You know the additional ones, guys, because they have got the white cog and the red circle in there, and you get to those by going to the edit menu, and you know they're selected because the box that has the words in has a green outline around it to make sure that you know it's selected. Moving into the fullback positions, they are both wing backs on support duty with the additional instructions of cross more often, cross from the byline, and stay wider. Into the central defenders, we have two ball playing defenders on defensive duty with the additional instruction on these guys of tackle harder. That is on both of them as well. Moving into the defensive midfielder, we have Casemiro, of course, and this is a defensive midfielder on support duty. Nothing additional on this player, just leave it as it is. Now the two wide players are slightly different. So on the right hand side we have Anthony, who is an inverted winger on support duty with the additional instruction of sit narrower and tackle harder. So Anthony is going to occupy this sort of space here, and because we had stay wider on 𝘼𝙗, he is going to get up and down this right hand side as well, which is going to offer a lot of overlaps in that particular area. On the left-hand side, this is Jadon Sancho in the best picked 11. We have an inverted winger on attack duty with nothing additional on Jadon Sancho. In the cam spot, we have Bruno Fernandes, who is a central attacking midfielder on attack duty. Nothing additional on him, and Bruno did go on to get 33 goals in this simulation in the season. Then we have the two forwards. On the right-hand side, it's a pressing forward on attack. Nothing additional on this one. And then the advanced forward on the left-hand side, obviously on attack duty, it's the only one it comes with. We take more risks, dribble more, shoot less, and tackle harder. And Anthony Martial not doing the business in real life with that Ballon d'Or clause, but in FM he's still very, very effective. In terms of the tactical style, guys, it really doesn't make a difference what you use. We usually go for a gegenpress or a clean slate. G has obviously saved this to call it the GYR 𝘼𝙗 tactical style, but it really doesn't make that big of a difference. In terms of the mentality, we are a positive mentality, guys, and in possession, this is how we are looking. A fairly wide attacking width, passing into space, shorter passing directness, and a higher tempo. Low crosses into that final third, and we are running at the defense in terms of our dribbling style. In transition, we are counter pressing when possession has been lost, and we are countering when possession has been won. Now this is a very effective countering tactic, guys, because as you can see, you've got these 7 players with the arrows here. So when you win the ball, you're going to have 7 players chucking themselves forward to try and get yourselves a goal. In terms of our distribution, guys, we are distributing to our centre backs and our forward backs by the distribution type of rolling it out. Very simply, we are keeping in possession and then we get going. In terms of out of possession, this is how we're looking. A high press in terms of our line of engagement, that standard defensive line. We are triggering that press much more often, and we are preventing that short goalkeeper distribution. So the tactic looks like this, and this is GYR's 𝘼𝙗 tactic. Now I do have to say, if you do want to see the set piece sort of concept behind this? Let us know down in the comment section, and let's see if we can get this video to 250 likes, because 14 goals for Varane, 6 for Maguire. We've also got 5 for Victor Lindelof. We score a lot of set pieces, guys, so let us know and hit that like target, and we'll bring out a video on set pieces as well. If you do like tactics, but this one isn't for you, check out this playlist popping up right here. It's all the tactics that G has released on this year's game.